Jidan! Jidan! Jidan, my soul! Do you like my sneakers? And they glow. Oh, you disappeared. Alright. Go back. I guess we're off to Upeya's Halo. Oh, right. Look, everything was breaking. It was all break. Don't break. $2.98 Yom sales. It's a mount. Yeah. Oh, that's the one we can't get. The one that's south. That's wow. Mahusa. Oh, cutscene. Non-talk, of course. Mahusa. Queen's Fiend. What do I all of a sudden? A shower of praise. So the rumors of visitors from outside were true. What manner of host would we be to deny them? Look around, and I'll gather your majesty also intended to check on things here. This does not seem relevant, your majesty. You go on ahead. I keep Sveen company. Don't misunderstand. I'm not a suspicious type, but given our positions, it would make sense for us to go around together, wouldn't you say? I like her little butterfly bow. Make sure my chat is working. It is working. What are you looking at? Lightning. Looks like it's gone back to... This is fair? This is fair skies. Elias. Okay, so he's from the city and he wanted to learn about farming. Nick. Oh, an unfamiliar face. I gather this is your first time on site then? Yep, we're here to learn about farming apparently in the middle of this disaster. Well, there's a storehouse, or rather the entrance. The real storehouse is underground. Much more spacious and equipped with temperature regulation system to keep the harvest from spoiling. Since the entrance is so small, it's easier to prevent wild beasts from wandering inside, which also makes it a viable facility for breeding and raising livestock. We even got a few beds down there for emergencies. My parents often complain how Alexandrian technology and electro complicate our lives. It's just a matter of learning how things work. Take my job, for instance. I'm presently overseeing the storage of harvested crops. They'll be taken up to the tower for processing, and from there find their way to every dining table in Alexandria. Work is hard, but I'll not deny, but take small satisfaction in what we do. So this is the entrance to an underground... Freeze them, maybe? Dodo birds? Keep away. Keep away from the birds. They're saying that you and yours are visitors from beyond the barrier. That true? Yeah, I think so. So it is, which means you're connected to the outside world. So we're connected to the outside world again. Not that I have a desire to leave, mind you. I'm quite content with life here in Alexandria. But setting aside that, you're here to observe our work, right? As you can see, I'm in charge of the livestock. Here at Ubiz Halo, we not only produce fruits and vegetables, but also meat, poultry, and eggs. Tending to the animals is an absolute joy, but I have to be careful not to grow attached. It's always a little sad when they're shipped off. But a job's a job. Well, I need to get back to it, but it was nice talking to you. Please give my regards to the Queen. The butcher, yeah. Whoa! Chop someone in half? What is this cord? Cord. See? It's attached to this thing. How does it know not to let animals out? So they just registered the pets in the thing and it lets anything but those out. Lamont? It's a shame Kona's not here to see all these bizarre contraptions. Yeah, I'd like to know how Aaronville's doing and where his family's at, please. Thank you. This is not exactly a time for distractions. Patsy. Electrope is quite impressive. Ooh, she's very perceptive. Wait, she's calling her Lamity? Glare. What did you call me? No, it's fine. As long as you said before, we've no need for titles and formalities. I suspicion, but I think Wuklomat's a little charmed. As for my thoughts, I was very impressed that the machines could be used to overcome harsh environment. It's amazing. Never seen anything like it. The feeling's understandable. Indeed, many still find the machinery behind me baffling. It's a system that controls the distribution of water for the fields and livestock. It's been acting up lately, though. You needn't worry, my queen. Happens fairly often. Put it simply, it's taken the water that has a strong lightning charge. We think some creatures have been charged up with the energy and they're releasing it into the river we use as a source. The system would return to normal for creatures we were dealt with, but I'm reluctant to beg it of the army. Okay, we could take care of it if you like. Oh, no trouble for the vow of Rizal of Puliolo. Regardless of the relationship between our nations it may develop, if there are people in need, I want to help. Simple as that. And you too. And Bree and Eloine are even stronger than I am. It shouldn't take us long at all. Yeah, they're making me smile, but I don't really feel like it. This ought to go faster if you and I search for the lightning charged fiends on our own. Good hunting. Let's make it a race then. Just enough is what I wagered. Looks like we got 2 locations. Music is ominous. Sky is ominous. Aaronville's family is missing and 30 years of time have passed. So all this play nice and help the farmers is not helping my mood. You remember how we left the city? 50 dead, children with their parents gone? Don't appreciate it. I've seen these in the dungeon. Ow. It just feels wrong to pace it like this. Like, she's trying to get in our good graces by pretending everything's okay. And it's not okay. Admittedly, Wuklamat is fairly susceptible for other people that need help. Well, I think that just happened for them. It's a little hard to separate it because it's been the same day for us. But at the beginning of the day, he went in, and then at the end of the day, he came out and killed everyone. So maybe they haven't heard yet, now that our times have lined up. I don't know. I also don't know if they're bound by their little head things. Cutscene. Non-talk again. I'm getting irritated by this. We really needn't have worried so much. We barely broke a sweat treating the fiends. They're all gone now. Indeed. This is why we don't have to ask Zoro. With this, we don't have to ask Zoro Jazz machines for help. He's been making concerted effort to bolster his forces, sparing a fraction for the people's protection. He thinks nothing of our safety, unlike the Queen's fiend. No, she's right. He's never been one to look after his people. Anyway, thanks for letting us tour the farm. The folk here are delightful, and it was a pleasure to meet them. And you never failed to let us know, nor how much you care. Seem a good sort, Sphene. I'll admit that. But you'll forgive me if I'm not ready to lower my guard for the enemy queen just yet. For you to be called that, I dread to imagine what villainy your majesty has committed. Machines? I wondered that's why she's doing all this. She's programmed to be the perfect princess. Sus. 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 I'm not reading that. My apologies for laughing earlier. Your friend painted an image so far removed from this fiend, and now I couldn't help myself. On the cloud. I hope not. I don't... Sphene would take you back to the outskirts. My thanks again for dealing with the fiends. Come by and visit us anytime. Music still doesn't fit. Well, if they were born here, they would be used to it. Only the ones that are over 30 years old. Desert. Do you hear that? No. Just lightning. Please. Thank goodness. I'm guessing this has to do with the souls. It is her. She sees the bracelet. She gonna lose her dad and her mom the same day? All right, 3 days passed when we were outside. It's an interesting sentiment. I'm guessing this is the part where they take her soul to live in the digital world. We should step out too. I hope she at least recognizes her. What do you mean it's not the end? Probably at what you just said. Graha. What I'm worried about is the bubble. It's keeping the atmosphere as is, but they had a lot more power. But it's only a piece. The calamity of lightning, maybe? That does not look like an innocent love. Changed the subject. They have different life and death questions. Her voice reminds me of Green too. Like an older Green. So if that means siding with Zoraljaw, we'll protect them. She says a lot without saying anything, you know. It's like she's walking a tightrope. Uh-oh. Are they erased when they're removed? Excuse you? What? The thing on his head? There are lots of clouds here. Which cloud are you talking about? We're all looking up the clouds. I hope she's not been turned into a soul that's used as fuel like that guard did when he fought us. Eat the drink. It's been sweltering here. Hi, Dora. Oh! She stepped on my controller. Allison says, "This is very unsettling." Understatement. Birds are fake. The one on your shoulder works for Steve Jobs. Don't think so? We'll see how this is with other people. What's going on? How could Pepone suddenly forget about Namika? It's as if he never knew her. Could the same thing have happened to others as well, I wonder? There's only one way to find out. Let's make inquiries about Namika in the area, and we can reconvene afterwards at the Aetherite. So because people haven't heard of Erinville's mother, maybe she's in the cloud too. An old woman named Namika? I'm afraid I don't know that person. Sorry couldn't have been of help. It's hard to tell since we didn't ask them beforehand. What is that? Do I know a Namika? Never met anyone by that name. Not worked on the outskirts for a good while now. If she spent time here, I would have remembered. Yeah, but why would you want to forget someone? Wouldn't it be a great comfort if people knew that when they grew old, they wouldn't die? But if their memories are being erased, there's no comfort at all. Then why? So it was the same for everyone. Not a single person remembers Namika, and it's as if the memory of her has been purged from their minds. While such a thing might be done with magic, to alter memories of so many at once would be a tremendous undertaking. It would have left a surge of aether corresponding to the act, too. I sense none of that at the moment. Neither did I. But did you? I did notice something else. Right before Pepone seemingly forgot, a light in the device on his head began to blink. Indeed, we can't readily solve a mystery without Namika. About Namika. Perhaps we could search for Kiwa instead? What is that? Little bobby thing. You see it? Impossible! Another kind of mechanical soldier? It looks dangerous. We'd better destroy it. Unidentified floating object. give chase. I think it understood our words. It might be worth asking it some questions. Aaronville, are you all right? You look like you've seen a ghost. Well, it went off in the direction we're headed anyway. Let's go track it down. What is it, Aaronville? Yep, just skins and stuff for now. Not yet. Ooh. The music's nice. Hey, Alize, you see a little robot? It's faster than it looks. Graha? Trial. No sign of it here. Aaronville? He recognizes a voice? You getting ahead and jumping in a cutscene? There it is. Yeah, I don't see the resemblance. You found it? We should hurry after it. Over that way. Come on then. It could be a trap, so let's not rush in too quickly. Isolani? Gracias. So it's within there? Alice says, I think it's safe to assume it went into the mines. Kyle says, an old coal mine appears to have long since been abandoned, like so many other places. So it's not alone, but we're still going in, of course. This may be a trap. Be ready for a fight, everyone. Oh, so it's not an instance. New location. Aether current. Hey, is this the one we could get to? worried. We have to improvise in countless times before, after all. Medion. A device made with electro. It seems to be the only one here. This tunnel keeps on going. I wonder if his hearing is better than ours. Let's keep going. Stand your guard. Cutscene. Please be voiced. This feels ominous. It's like a house, sort of. This feels voiced. There we go. It's a little ball thingy. He's not happy. I think I figured out who he is. Wait, is that his mother? Huh? His mother's been turned into a robot. I thought she'd... Fussy little bun bun. Not like this. Kafkiwa. Confusion. There are a lot of them here. Nothing in this place makes sense. I doubt this is the strangest we'll see. I look so done. Listen. Oh, that's nice. What's that called when you, lo-fi, that's it. It is very... It's like jazz lo-fi. With a little bit of an edge on it. Garaha says the Elegans had machines that could be controlled remotely. Is she using something similar to communicate with us? That's a theory. I don't see you at all. No. Alright, I'll talk to her next. Can't say I understand what's going on, but at least Kakiwa is safe. Hello? She's cute. Cryo. At this point, I doubt anything could possibly surprise me. You will eat those words, Cryo. I feel like Captain America when he said, you know, if you surprise, after all I've seen, if you surprise me, I'll give you $10. Remember that? Anvil's mother's a floating machine? Right. That makes about as much sense as everything else thus far. Okay, he's not talking. You gonna talk? Still some life left in this. There's a gun here. Okay, I'm gonna check out these side rooms real quick. It's a hideout, clearly, but why? Probably they have weapons too, or they're trying to. Anyway. And food. Geode. No. Kakiwa? Come on, let's make yourselves comfortable. Yeah, her voice is weird. Nostalgia? If it's any consideration, this is rather confusing for us as well. Maybe they've never known her as a Vera. Cutscene. Please? No. There's a map on the table. Well, maybe. No. It's so wonderful to meet you all. And the students of Valdesian. It's been a while since I heard that name. Oh, this? It's just a body that I control remotely. I use this for our operations. Okay. We're members of a resistance organization, Oblivion we call ourselves, and our goal is to thwart Zorulja's ambition for conquest. As the leader, it is prudent that I remain where I can easily be found. Can't easily be found. I see. Whimsical appearance notwithstanding, yours is a serious cause. Right you are. Through truth be told, no, hers is more. I'm drifting into snobby lady. Hers is Like Southern Mama, but not Southern. You know what I'm... Oblivion was founded for an altogether different purpose. Like the clock now. As I expect you've already noticed, everything you see within this dome is the buildings, the people, and the very earth beneath our feet. It's a fusion of two worlds. Stopping such a fusion was Oblivion's original mission. Does that mean you know who or what is responsible for it? I'm afraid not. This was a long time ago, and our mission statement has become more of a legend that's passed down to members. By the time we joined, our sole objectives were stopping Zorulja. But we failed to do that, and now he's taken his army outside the dome. None of you wear those strange devices on your heads. Does that have something to do with your work? You mean this? It's a regulator for the pinnacle of electro-technology, and that we don't wear it is indeed related to our operations. Oh. Reserve? You mean people walk around carrying spare souls? That's horrifying. Souls as a common resource? And payment for services rendered? That's worse than respawns. It's people that... People's lives. Yeah, their souls blended. We're getting a flashback. How the souls blended together when they consumed the energy of another soul. How his sister was trapped in Zerolus. Doesn't it dilute your sense of self? Memory management? Then the reason everyone's forgotten Namika's existence. Why would they do such a thing? It's a kindness bestowed upon the people who ever keeps core system, so that no one has to suffer the pain of loss. And I don't think Zorulja would approve of that either, would he? Because he wants people to feel that. So this is what is meant by their memories being in the cloud. Oh, that's why there were two colors. Blue is memory. Or yellow is memory? That's grotesque. Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system to be remembered forever. And this is why people are happy here. On the surface, it's similar to the Yokoi philosophy, but I see nothing noble or comforting in it. I'm pretty sure this is the Calamity of Lightning. I understand the people of Alexandria did what they believed was best to save their people. I just find it hard to believe that Durali would also accept this way of living. It came as a shock to us as well. In fact, a great many were opposed to it. Which is why the use of regulators was never compulsory. People would have always been free to go without them if they so wish. Steen didn't strike me as the sort of ruler to impose her will on others. Ah, so you've already met. Awful kind of her to point you in my direction. It also speaks to candidly as well, and to speak so candidly as well. Whatever her motives, she's given the people a choice: to live with the risk of true death, or in the security of the regulators. Quite right, but however you feel about them, it would be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of if you saw for yourself. I know just the person to show you. As luck would have it, they should be starting work right about now. I have no idea what our accent is. I've lost it. Who are we going to see exactly? Come with me and you'll find out. Yeah, I only heard it once, and it was weird. Nothing like Aaronville's. Which doesn't make sense. Where did he get his accent? He's been Charlian for a while to pick up Charlian accent. His accent is Turali. Maybe she got rid of her accent. I am baffled. Alright, so we're leaving. No. Oh, man, I hated those lightning fields. East. East. Which way's east? That way's east. So there's a current there, if you want to go that way. Oh, the bat's not happy. Yeah. I mean, it looks like a pretty straight road. Though it is a long way. Still curious. Oh, comes outside. This isn't a cave anymore. Southeast. East, east, east. There it is. Not sure. It looks like a dinosaur yak. Oh, that is weird. We unlocked 2 areas and found 1 Yucca current. Alright, why is this keybind still not working? Keybind. I set it properly. Uh-oh. There we go. Come on! Why are you doing this to me now? There we go. Now it's working. Alright. This place looks nice. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Indeed not. This looks like it could be a restaurant or something. Reminds me a little of some of the castrums I've seen. That's quite a crowd. Bryle says, "We're here to see how the regulators work, but how?" Alzai says, "I'm sorry, but I just can't accept the idea of souls as a resource." Lumat says, "Those regulators are to blame for everyone forgetting Namika, forgetting what a wonderful person she was." Everyone here? Good! It's the responsibility of Thunderyard's hunters to fell fiends found wandering this area. We're to meet an acquaintance of mine, Strika, one of the hunters. Okay, well, that was remarkably short. This is a very ugly mound. I'm going to take it off my my list. Maybe. Wook says, "What do you think is in the box?" I'm guessing food. Judging by its name, I take it this facility is for gathering lightning energy? Strika will show you what life can be like wearing a regulator. Yeah, I wouldn't want my memories messed with. Given the opportunity, I should very much like to study the electrope on behalf of the students. The music was getting a little loud. Kakiwa, what are you doing here, and with so many friends? Apologies for the interruption, but I was hoping they might observe you at work. Hunting, you mean? That's fine, I guess. Hold on. I assumed you were wearing special regulators like Queen's Fiend's crown, but they aren't wearing anything at all. It's much too dangerous to be here without one. What if they were struck by lightning or attacked by beasts? I can assure you they are quite capable of looking after themselves. If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Danger aside, there isn't much to see. Kakiwa said you're a hunter, but wouldn't it be easier if those mechanical soldiers guard the place? It would, if not for the fact they're weak to lightning. The Thunderyard being what it is, they've been ordered to steer clear. Some good they are, huh? But the facilities are vital to upkeeping of Alexandria's infrastructure, so it falls to hunters like me to deal with any fiends. Given the danger, we're well compensated for our work. It's a perfect profession for anyone looking to build up savings. The special selection of souls for hunters isn't terrible either. I brought this here to see the danger you speak of, if it's not too much trouble to ask. course, in which case it'll be shame to waste my efforts on just my own beast. You can handle yourselves, right? In a fight, right? Cause a ruckus slaying what critters you see nearby, there's a chance you'll draw out something worthy of a demonstration. I'm not sure I understand, but I suppose we should each slay what we can. You and Alize. One with the most species. I'm a little too concerned with what's going on here, Erinville. I'm afraid I must leave the fighting to you. My fuzzy little bun-bun was never good at fighting. This body of mine isn't suited for it either. But we'll leave this work in your capable hands. Man, that's a ways out. 181 south, so we should see one ahead. That'd be hard to get up to. Man, these guys aren't much of a fight. No, I'm only 2 levels higher than this guy. Nope. Oh, is that an aetheryte? No, I mean an aetheryte. Oh, that's Usolani Station, is it? I see it. Let's see what we got. That's a ways away. That didn't count for you? That's weird. Usually when we select the attack thing, the other one appears. I mean, worked last time. I distracted it for you. That's one. And after this, there'll be another. Simple enough. Should be, oh, up the road. Alright, let's see if this one will work for you. Cutscene! Never mind. No, those beasts look familiar. Be careful. I'll wait for you at nicely. This one will do nicely. We'll help you. It's fine, really. I've faced worse. Just watch. Don't like the looks of this. Let us help. Oh no. Look out! Yeah. Preserve. She needs healing. No. Same thing that happened to Zerulja. That was embarrassing. He caught me off guard. Are you mad? Seriously, let us help. Like I told you, not the word. This will only take a moment. She a monk? Looks like it. Just like Zerulja. Come on, let's get out of here. I think I understand how Zerulja was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa. But I'm not sure what we saw at the end there. As soon as the regulator turned red, his legs were possessed, and movements became beast-like. So you cross paths with one of the king's elites. Such a form can only be achieved by gorging yourself on souls. We could do the same in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if they allow hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. Well, I should be getting back to work. Take care. It's just so creepy to hear souls used in this tone. Right. As if it's a coin you stick in a machine, not a person. And there you have it. Regulators can be loaded with two kinds of souls, those of people and those of beasts. The souls of the people can be used to grant user perpetual strength. Naturally, oh, did I misread that? Petronal. Naturally, they can also be used to ensure no one suffers an untimely death. And what about the souls of beasts? They work much like the same fashion, viewing the strength of the chosen animal. If, for example, you use the soul of the wolf, you grow more agile and feral, as you saw with Strika. Using several of the same type at once, however, would result in physical changes. Your teeth might become fangs, your nails claws. Too many, and you'll become more like a beast than a man. Which means no one in here is free to go into the ethereal sea. Not as long as they have a regulator. This is wrong. This is all wrong. It is indeed hard to accept being so far removed from our own beliefs. Perhaps more shocking is that the technology to achieve all this was developed hundreds of years ago. Is it the reflection or is it our history? Well, it has to be the reflection because of the time dilation thing. Graha? Well, I'm sure this won't be our last surprise. Having seen the beauty of the ethereal sea firsthand, I simply can't accept what they've done here in Alexandria. I understand this is part of their culture, but it's no less disconcerting. I've never seen it for myself, but it's said the beast's soul is as potent enough, a single soul is enough to induce a monstrous transformation. Medion? While we have our thoughts on souls for now, the important thing is we know what power Zorulja has at his disposal. This is no longer only Tuliolo's concern. With this newfound power, Zorulja has become a real threat to the entire world. Indeed, he has to be stopped, no matter the cost. Kahikwa referred to with concerned curiosity. I trust you gained an insight into the souls of Alexandria? It's shocking, I know. I was overwhelmed myself at first. I expect you'll need some time to digest it all. But for now, let's head back to Earth and Sky. This rate. There's something I want to discuss with everyone. Let's take a moment before we head into the tunnel. It looks like we're outgunned. There are blue quests. You can ride on my Gale. They're both here. They're right there. Dorian. Who's Dorian? You're quoting him like... She's an old lady. Auntie knows best. Akente is fretting over her young charger as she's wont to do. Oh, Shallow. What am I going to do with you? I keep telling you the hunter with you. I keep telling you to take a hunter with you when you leave town. Well, look, it isn't Her Majesty's guest. Did you enjoy your tour of Yuyupe's Halo? I was told you even helped set the water distribution system to rights. You know, I could really use someone with your talents about now. The woman in charge of that very farm is left to the wilderness without a bodyguard. Seems to me she's investigating something that she's no reason to put herself in danger. As I heard, she was walking up the hill to the east of the farm. Did you go to make sure she's alright? I thought your head things prevented worry. Oh, that's a relief. Looking for young Shitona by the name of Shalowaki. Go off now. Thank you, dear. Sit. Going the wrong way. True. And I'm guessing they're not cheap. We gotta work for them. Month's wages, maybe? That's pretty disgusting to say out loud. I feel worse just saying it. Oh. There's a way up on this side. If I had known that, I wouldn't have gone the other way. Getting close. Okay, there's one spot. I see a soldier. Okay, this is the soldier guy. Ill-fated hunter. Looks like the soldier may have malfunctioned. Probably got struck by lightning. You're not dead. Take you the soul. Yeah, you wouldn't catch me dead wearing one of those regulators. My memories are too precious. It's only a 97. Wow. Oh, it's a fake. Wow, you see how many I'm hitting him for? That one was 50 mil. 62, 850. Let's use the powerful spells now. Okay, I guess these aren't that powerful. Nation. Here's some healing. Ow! I needed it. I'm going to use some Addle there. This is good. This isn't going down as quick as the rest. 59,405. My burst is bursty. Oh, nice. Oh, buddy old pal, oh, buddy old pal. I forgot to bring my chocobo out. They seek him here. They seek him there. Those Frenchies seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven? Or is he in... Ah, 16 gemstones? That's kind of low. Maybe it was bronze too. What is this? Oh, this is Shaloki. They're not wearing a ring? Oh, yeah, they are. Hey, Shalaki. This old lady, she was worried about you. I'd say you only have one life considered precious, but that's not exactly how you do things around here. Feel dirty just listening to that. Ugh. Ugh. You think about that, think about Tesleen. That was just one soul. Zorul Jaja was 2 souls. Not Zorul. Galul Jaja was 2 souls, but we only ever met the one. And as I recall, that really hurt you when he was gone. Could you imagine someone burning his soul for a reset? That's revolting. Where do they get the spare souls anyway? If they die like she was about to, her soul would have wasted away in the desert. Yeah, something orange and something blue. The blue was the soul that gets purged with the memories, but what's the orange thing? Maybe. I hope not. Nanake says, cutscene. No, not funny music. This is not funny. Welcome. Welcome back, dear. I can't thank you enough for rescuing the poor, reckless fool of a girl. You're not a child anymore, Shallow. Act your age. Now, what do you say to the kind strangers who saved your life? And I'm Nakate, the farm's coin keeper, a resident nag. Depending on whom you might ask, might we get your names, heroes? I'm Eloine Sill. That's Briella. Where is all this light coming from? Eloine, Briella, rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? That name you best not forget, Shallow. We'll be dead if it weren't for them. Now, why in the world would you leave the safety of the outskirts all by yourself? You've been acting so strangely of late. It's clear you're hiding something, so what is it? They're not rotating the crops. That's what's going on, I'm sure. Well, it sounds serious, and I appreciate that you're taking the initiative to solve it, but I worry about you, Shadow. I can't have you putting your life in danger. You two, would you be willing to help her look into the matter? As outsiders, your idea of normal is sure to be different than ours. I reckon a fresh start, a set of eyes would be able to spot something we can't. Maybe later. How about later? We can do it later. Right. Now with that settled, I think you ladies need know a good meal. Have a seat and your auntie Nakente will fix you some fresh veggies. Thank you. Oh, we actually went inside. Can we get a cutscene? Nope. Okay. There's one more here. Really? Hi, Dorian. TV. He just told us the weakness of all the electronics here. Do you understand what that means? Alright, there is a current 388, 338 south. Oops. I didn't mean for... Speaker speaking. 267 southwest. Oh no, is this the wall again? Southwest. Yep, it's across the wall. What was a bad one? Oh. Ouch. Yep. I hate hiccup sneezes too. It's painful. Oh, you're fighting it? I understand I understand the argument that we should keep an open mind, but if this practice is integral to the culture, but every fiber of my being rails against it. Let me select Arendelle. What does Lamati wish to discuss, I wonder? Cutscene. Please be voice. No. I'm sorry for delaying us, but I have some thoughts I need to share. In both technology and values, it is plain there is a wide gulf between Tuliolol and Alexandria. Mazorolja knows everything about us, and we know hardly anything about what he's become. So here, I'd like to make a proposal. That is, we work with Kahikwa and her people. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy. The quickest way would be to join hands with the Oblivion. We've only just met them, I know, and we shouldn't be too quick to trust, but the fact remains that they share our desire to stop Zorolja. It's simple, really. Their leader is Erendel's mother. Meanwhile, whatever Sphene may feel, she's the ruler of this nation, and there's a greater risk of working with her, and less reason to take her at her word. All I know is that it would be heartening to have allies in this strange realm. I think everyone would agree that Any help we get would be welcome. As you say, we have no proof that it really is Kahikwa, but I make a proposal in full awareness of this. Whether we're going to war or striving for peace, we need to learn as much as we can. Otherwise, we can't hope to do anything meaningful. It stands that we know too little about this realm. We need to remedy that. We need to study the enemy. And when time comes, strike down Zorulja for good of all and all. What's more, I trust you, Erdo. You've always had great instincts. Honed them from your time training under your mother. I trust you as well. Ah, that is always the way with you. Then it is settled. We'll head inside and secure ourselves some new allies. Makes me worried that Sphene pointed us in this direction. Admittedly, she was being coy enough to hide it from Zorulja. Man, there's a lot of walking around and talking. My food's going to waste. Cutscene? Nope. Prial says. Prial. I agree with Wuklamat. It's a gamble regardless of whether or not we choose to work with these people here, and more knowledge is better than less. Alice? While I'm all for dealing with Zorulja, we need to consider how our actions may affect ordinary Alexandrians. They're not the enemy after all. Raha? With the resources at their disposal, I am hopeful that Kakuya, I can't say it now. Kahikwa. No, there's no extra I. Kakuya. And their people will make great allies. There you go. Facilitating. Vacillating, that's it. I can read them both. The wildlife can be very dangerous out there. You need to take care of that if you don't wear regularly. Hello again. Cutscene. No. Kaikua, there's something I need to tell you and your people. We came here for no other reason than to strike down Zorulja. My king invaded our nation, murdered our people. The vow of resolve, it falls to me to bring him to account. I am prepared to do what I must, and I won't hesitate when the time comes. Like us, you and your supposed Zurolja. In light of this, I propose that we work together to stop it once and for all. I realize that it is sudden, and it's a gamble to trust someone you've only just met. But I would trust in the conviction of any who shares my goal. So fight with me, I beg you. Those two are adorable. As you say, our goals align, but I don't doubt your resolve in the least. If you hadn't proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Truth be told, it's been tough going all alone. While we've gathered ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take decisive action. Besides, how could we not trust you? My only son with you, my fussy little bun, all the reason I need. That is decided. Here's to a fruitful collaboration. Thank you, Kahika. Everyone together will achieve great things, I'm sure of it. Then let's not waste any time. We've been wondering about Zurulja's whereabouts. Is there a palace inside that tower? Even if we don't know his whereabouts, Zurulja will eventually march on Tuliolval again. And that's when we can go after him. The drawback is we'd have to wait for the invasion to happen. Innocents would be put in harm's way. There's also the possibility he'll leave everything to his minions and not command the army in person. I don't think so. No. He'll take the field. What makes you so certain? My brother has always yearned to surpass our father. That is why he attacked Tuliola. After waiting 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was demonstrate his newfound strength. But killing Papa did not satisfy him, so now he is bent on proving himself stronger than me and Kona, who bested him in the right of succession. He challenged me to strike him down. He wants a duel to show everyone he's superior to the Dawntrail. He won't let his minions deprive him of the pleasure. Then why hasn't he appeared and given you a chance? Surely he's aware of your presence here. At that I can only guess. Perhaps he wants to dazzle us with his wondrous realm. But if he won't deign to appear, then we'll force him to do so. How are we going to do that? Even as we gather our intelligence, we make no move to attack him. Show him absolutely no interest in confrontation. Mind him, he'll tire of waiting and turn his attention to Kona instead. He'll attack Tuliolal again, just like he said he would. I see. If you believe this is the best approach, then we have no objections. Any campaign against Tuliolal requires Zurolja to lead the forces through Vanguard. We'll have lookouts keep an eye out day and night. Such a strategy is certainly viable. If we're proceeding with it, though, we should warn those outside. Indeed, they'll need time to prepare the defenses. It seems we have a plan. But while we wait for Zoroaljal to move, you'll do well to prepare for battle, and it begins with familiarizing yourselves with the technology that empowers him. To that end, I'll show you Oblivion's main headquarters. Oh, I thought this place was it. You'd be impressed to know that we're looking right inside the tower, the residential district of Solution 9. Hiding a tree in a forest, as it were. Only question is how to get you through the checkpoint. About that, Sabine said she would make it so we could enter without issue. She did? Curious. She's not supposed to have such authority over the sentries. If I recall correctly, her words were that she would register us as guests. BRB real quick. I was invited to go see fireworks, and I said, no, thank you, because tomorrow's 4th of July, and it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. Yeah. But I play video games. I'm a nerd. Alright. If I recall correctly, her words were that she would register us as guests. I see. Perhaps we're in the clear then. Well, when you're ready, come meet me at the tower entrance. Do you think we can finish tonight? What do you mean? Okay, there's more chit-chat. That's one thing about 14, is the lead up to the prelude tends to be a bit of a drag. It was that way with Endwalker 2, where we ran around helping the Loporits. And this feels the same. It's like, alright, you have a plan, we're gonna get ready, and okay, let's go say hi to the hunter. Let's walk around, let's talk to the guards, let's talk to the people in the tunnel. I'm like, ugh. Somebody who's picking weeds in the back because they're nervous. Yeah. And they tried to fix the pacing issue with intense music, which only rubbed everybody the wrong way. Let's calm everybody down. And I'm like, ah. No. Kryl says, is it just me, or are Arendelle and Kahikwa complete opposites in personality? Alize says, between making new friends and entering the tower, I can't help but feel a little excited. Well, I'm glad one of us is. Muklamont says, if this isn't their main headquarters, I can't imagine what the actual place is like. Nostalgia says, if Kahikwa trusts you, then so do we. And then, nice to meet you. Geode? Cutscene. Please just teleport us to site, please. I'm Nostalgia. It's a pleasure to meet you. My sister and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for 3 years. Our main duties are surveillance and provisioning. Twins, eh? That explains the resemblance. Well, Yakwe is a Donatawan, unless the name is a Donatawan name, unless I am mistaken. That's right. Our mother is Tuliolan, and our father is Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both cultures. They're beautiful names. Thank you. I have no memories of my mother. I like to think I carry a part of her with me. So what made you decide to join Oblivion? We wanted to avenge our father. Ambrose was his name, and years ago he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over a disagreement. It was a minor incident, so at first we clung to the hope that he had been released. But when months went by with no word from or about him, we made the decision to remove our regulators. We'd already lost memories of our mother. We didn't want to lose those of our father as well. They had forgotten about him now, everyone who had known him. Even here, he thinks nothing of his own people. Sometime later, we were approached by a member of Oblivion, hoping to get justice for our father. We joined the Order. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to darken the mood. No, I appreciate your seriousness. Together, we'll avenge your father. I'm sure that's personal for her, too. Thank you. Something tells me you have what it takes. You introduce yourself too. Go on. Okay, it's pretty much the same story for me. And, well, mine is a Totawan name. I haven't the faintest how things are outside the barrier. It's my dream to go and see it with my own eyes. Our mother's homeland. Once peace is restored, you must come and visit. The wilds are beautiful, the food is delicious, and everyone is so nice. You'll love it! Yeah, that's right. Elena. Yay! Let them eat cake. Cutscene? Travel by cutscene, please. The data. Oh dear. Are those souls or is that memory? Please be voice. Thank goodness. There is something genuinely wrong with him. See, this is why she reminds me of Minfilia, except older and wiser. Like if Minfilia had lived for hundreds and hundreds of years. Alright. Ukulamat is eager to head to Everkeep. Right, Kahikwa is waiting. Let's head to the tower. Finally, last zone! Wait, it is the last zone, right? Travel. Good point. Wait, then what else is there? Oh, sneaky. Sneaky sneaks. Wow. I should probably prepare my paints. Blue. 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 Ugh. I think whatever it was is tied to that cup. So, my theory is that those two potatoes took the cup from somebody who didn't deserve it and gave that and their child away to protect them both in another world so that time would pass, so that the evil person would die out, and that their child's soul would not be used for energy. Oh, cutscene. You getting sleeves? Okey-doke. Ah, you're here. If Queen Sphene has registered you as guest, you should be able to march right in. And if she hasn't, then you may have a swarm of Zurul-Ja minions to deal with. Nothing for it, but let's see if Sphene has betrayed us, eh? Thank you for your diligent service, my friends. My companions would like to pass if you'd be so kind. What a relief. This music is making me mad. There you have it. It seems the Queen was true to her word. Follow me, everyone. Solution 9 awaits. This is evening thing for Tuliolo. And as it lies in ruins, I am very mad and furious. This is not a happy time. Don't lie to me, music. Don't make me feel good feelings. Here are my boots. This is pretty. Oh. This looks way shinier than Ultima Thule soldiers. freaking beautiful. We're all shocked. She sounds like a teenager. I understand you, Wilma. You had me explore. Yeah, tell yourself that, Graha. You know you just want to explore. Yeah, don't make him worry, Kyle. She sounds like a teenage. She sounds like a teenage shop owner at a beauty parlor or beauty salon or beauty wears like lipstick and glitter and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, Aaron Bell's met us before. Not that much. Just recently. Sure. So was Charlian. Really? We're back to this? Okay. so gorgeous. Whoa. Well, Halloween would be a little more like, and your bird would be eaten. I think this calls for a different kind of frame. Something, do we have anything futuristic? Other than the photo? I'm looking through them now. They're all pretty much the same. I think maybe... Hold on. Oh, yes, we do. Solid. Solid 1, Solid 2 is more techy, but it's red, so I'm not going to use it. I like simples, too. Simple 2. There we go. There we go. You know what? And let's add some limb darkening here. Where is that? And I'm going to tint it purple. Maybe a different frame. There we go. Let's see if I can get you more flat on the position. You only have one motion here. Close, close, not quite. There we go. Maybe the limb darkening is a little strong. Drop that down one. There we go. Why are you so move medium? Stop it. Chibi, look at my screen. Polar opposites. Alright. Lamati, I know it's scary. I know it's scary. Tower inside the tower, but I see it, but I can't believe it. For now, I say we proceed straight ahead. If we feel like we're getting lost, we can always turn around and go back the way we came. Alright, well, let me get this Aether chart. What is this? Can we attune? Oh, I love it. You know, Look at the colors at the bottom. I think it's both tainted and has the same energies that Tuliolo has. Oh, that must be the main aetheryte crystal ahead. Huh? I see it. I wonder if that unlocks something, since we have... Probably. But I don't have level 9... I do have level 90. I don't have level 100 ones. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to talk to her first. Oh, a crossroads already? This place is too much. I have no idea where I should go. Right. Made up my mind. Let's head to that building there. Let's get this crystal. Oh! Hey, Chief. Look down here. Why can't I select it? Oh, there we go. You can't be too close, but you can't be too far away. I would buy a copy of this to have in my space. Okay. Looks like it's always fair skies. Where are you going? There's another... Oh. You know we're gonna get there eventually, right? I don't know if you can reach there yet. Huh? I was gonna say, it doesn't look like it connects. Huh? It says up. Where'd I go? Okay, that was a little disturbing. We're gonna have to go down. Good point. Familiar disintegration is better than unfamiliar disintegration, right? Wow, the highways up there are ridiculous. Ooh. Wonder if that's hers. This is the sign that said soul selection, right? Hotel. Right. I can't read it. I'm not that good at Eorzean. I think we missed the Ethernet. Yep, it was outside. Man, this place is big. What's straight ahead, though? Oh, we were told not to go to that gate. Elevator. He looks unhappy. You look unhappy too, but you're not talking to me. Yeah, don't give me one of those. And what's across the way? Clerk P3188. Verifying registration number. Verification complete. Welcome guest of Queen's Fiend. This is resolution. The optimal center of solution 9. If you have any queries, please present yourself at the counter inside the facility. Oh no, it's the D&D. People are falling asleep here. I better be getting reassigned. I better not be getting reassigned again. Welcome to the government sector. This facility deals with matters pertaining to employment and welfare. Please let me know if you require assistance. Look, computer terminals. We used to have these at college. What does it say? Wow. It says wow. They're playing Warcraft here, GB. Halloween would just reach over, like, her hand at the screen and wait to attune and nothing would happen. She'd try it again and nothing would happen. Shrug, walk off. Alright, let's go. Oh. Yeah, we're not going to leave her hanging, are we? She's already scared as it is. Wow. I think that's a residential quarter over there. Look at those apartment buildings. Ooh. See what she has to say. Cutscene. Okay, there's clouds. Hello. I still don't trust you. Okay, I guess we follow? Yeah, not happening. You see, this is why I don't trust her. She fears for death more than she... She can't see the value of death. I bet she's lost just... I bet she's lost people. This is how we're preparing. What is she implying? And we're more vital here. I won't yield on this either. That was fighting. She's been in this alone. You guys are equals as far as I'm concerned. We already are enjoying ourselves, so that's not a high bar. Alright, you want to call it there? You want to call it there? It's 10 o'clock for me. We have access to the aetherite, so cannot consider the soldier's sacrifice cheap. Injured. They said injured, but they, even so, they're scarred for life. Especially the ones that lost their parents. You guys. Yes, I am taking a picture of Elohim eating me on. nibbles out of her. Alright. So what time you want to start tomorrow? Like 11 a.m. my time? 5-hour difference between us. So 11 a.m.? Yeah, that's good for me. Yeah, we really need to start unlocking things. I might unlock the crafter stuff in this town before tomorrow. But just the crafter stuff. I won't unlock any leaves or battle or hunts or anything like that. I'll leave that till we're together. Because I'm pretty sure you're not interested in the crafting stuff, right? Hold up. Hold up. You mind resetting real quick? And then posing? And glance at me. Oh, I like the angle from below. Neon, stop it. I got it. I just had her do her twirly and get them back on her way. And definitely bring up the blue light here. There we go. Actually, let me put the light closer to me. There we go. And I kind of want to put the Dawntrail frame on here. TV, look at my screen. Isn't that good? And I'm gonna do, what is it, Simper? Yay! Can I make you make an emote? Probably not. That? Just say the word that? Oh, let me open up chat. You do realize how many things I'm juggling here, right? A PlayStation, a computer, a tablet, 2 keyboards, a headset, and a microphone. Don't. I did not see the message. Yep. Yay. Night. There we go. Oh, Medion, get out of here. Thank you. All right. See everybody. Did I have that whole stream muted?